My best bet, pizza serve. My best bet, pizza
Yeah,
serve.
best that I can do. Yeah,
Tell you.
yeah.
Designing laughs, designing in your face. Designing laughs, designing in your face. Don't know what to design today, but there's just one thing I know for sure. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Designing Laughs. I'm your host, Deft Devin, and today, man, is the day that we are going to break down how Sketchy Success, Deft original web series, how it was created. Simple, yet not so simple. We're going to break down the difference between designing under pressure and designing under vibes, which was the thought that came into play when it came down, like I said, when it comes down to today's episode of Designing Glass, when we created the. Man, I got your message. Loud and clear, bro. What are those you're wearing, though? Come on, man. Can't have you out here looking like that, bro. Seriously, like, what are you wearing? Don't even worry about it. I'm glad you came to the merchandise shop. Don't even answer that question. Hey, by the way, what size do you wear? Okay. Well, hey, in order to be part of this crew, man, like, you gotta be a man of multiple different hats. Not everybody can wear these. Well, I guess you can. I lied. Anybody can wear it. Literally. Especially if you just go onto our website. Our website. Man, I ain't gonna spell it out for you. It's down below. Original web series, Sketchy Success. I will be giving you all the official cover as an example to show you the process, how we came about it, and how it connects. And hopefully you'll be able to understand, and we can all be able to share in some laughs, understanding, and we can build and grow together on today's episode of the podcast. So, with that being said, I'm not going to take up more of your time. With no further ado, I'm going to now share the screen with you all so you can see what I have designed for the movie poster for Sketchy Success, the original Deft series, out now on Patreon exclusively at Devin's Deft. Now, right now, the first episode is only up, and each week the new episodes will be released weekly, Thursday nights, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that means our people over on the West Coast, y'all got a little time to be able to, get home, get right, and, what I'm saying, enjoy a quick laugh with us, what I'm saying, and a story that has legs to be able to go further, and it grows over time and doesn't have to stop here. So I think I'm going to just go ahead and do so now so we can visually see it. So it's not just me talking about something. You guys can see, everyone can see visually. This is a real deal. Here we are. So, Sketchy Success, the original Deft web series is, like I said, officially available. We already had our live watch party, and from everybody who did watch, not only did we say thank you to them, but we thank you for the feedback, and we've gotten nothing but positive feedback. So hopefully when you see this, you understand why. Now, allow me to at least give you guys what understanding what this Sketchy Success story is about. Simply without telling you everything in the story and giving you a chance to be able to, be curious and just watch and see what unfolds because there's so much to unpack. I will say this: it's an original story, uh, comedy, humorous, drama based, and it was inspired by what's going on around me in today's society as an artist, literally. So this is not my story, but yet it has some reflection in here that I connect with, and it makes perfect sense when you watch the series. I um I'm not speaking just from my own personal, you know, bias standpoint. I'm speaking from a standpoint of an artist creating something that needs to be out there for the masses to not only enjoy but to experience and to share. That's what this is created for. It's not something that you're just gonna live, for a small community of people who just want to see what I got going on. I know who want to just lurk or no. This is for anybody and everybody who wants to see something that is relatable yet so out of left field you can't help but want to keep watching, and hopefully you do. So when I say, he has no idea what he's doing and it's working, oh, I mean, it's working. Right? And you have to see the story to see what that means. And you have to really immerse yourself in the sketchy scenes ecosystem because this is also scored by me as well. So, you will see some songs that are from the EP Sketchy Scenes, which is an original concept project that I also created, but that is all part of the whole ecosystem of Sketchy Success and more to come as things go further uh, with time. But as of right now, saying, like I said, he wasn't chasing success, but success found him anyway, is our tagline. And, all the credits for all the editing and everybody who's a part of the project is listed on the poster. And let me see if I can do this better so you can see the full uh, layout because I feel like there's some information being chopped off. Now I feel like I see that there's information being chopped off that you're missing. So I need to address that now. All right. So I'm going to now share it with you again so you can see what I mean. And it still wants to put this in my way. Why? I don't need this bar. Okay, well, when all else fails, the easiest way to do it is just go straightly to the program itself and share it with you. See? So this lets you know this podcast is, it's a work of process. We don't try to say that we have it all figured out and everything is perfect and it's all mapped out. No, we are genuine here and we do things in real time and with real thoughts and solutions. So I'm going to now share with you all the version that I created within the program itself so you can see without any cut off information, and you can further give you feedback, ask questions, and so on and so forth. So let's do this. And
Hey, has a designer ever told you as a potential client some fancy words that you have no idea what they mean, and you give them a look like, what does that mean? Like, literally. One's like topography, tracking, a tittle? What?
voila. Okay, so now that we have this pulled back up again in the program, Illustrator, of course, I created this using photography that was made up of different scenes from this web series that I can't really tell you too much about without giving it away. But I will say this: when you watch this web series from the first episode, you will catch on to what's going on right away, what's going on, and you'll see the connection of what Sketchy Success is conveying in the cover art alone. So when it comes to the movie poster, like what's going on here with my hand and the foreground and background relationship between, success and sketchy success, how that plays on the words alone, and also what is going on in the story. So I think this is one of the more striking images that we had. There was other options that I was thinking about doing other layouts. However, this is the direction I chose, simply because of how clean and bold, in your face, the sketchy success theme is carried out in the imagery here. I really wanted to make sure you get the feel of me being present here without it being cheesy or looking like as if it was staged. This is like a caught moment that really, a candid moment. A caught moment. What is that? A candid moment that really captures the essence of what it is to be sketchy and have success, and how Sketchy Success plays in that, in a layered way, because there's layers to this. So, we have our QR code down here at the bottom. That is a functional QR code. You may scan away. If you want to, go ahead and just watch the Sketchy Success first episode right now. I encourage you to go ahead and do so. This
project, man, I would love for my co-star to be present here on the podcast so they can tell you about their end, what it was like going through this process. Because this is a project that it's not going to be the last time you see us do something to this magnitude, but this is definitely the first and a step in the direction of more things to come as far as our storytelling ability, our purpose as creatives, and just overall of some of the things that we want to put out there. Like, I think this project embodies everything that Deft stands for in a nutshell. And watching it, you will see. I don't want to over explain because it really explains itself when you watch it. But man, I want to know from you all. What do you all think about the cover art? Sorry, not cover art. What do you all think about the movie poster for Sketchy Success? And keep in mind, this is all happening organically in real time. So what you say matters more than you realize and more than what I could ever even explain to you, because going forward, where this project is going to end at this point is no longer up to me and it's out of my hands. All I can do is continue to keep telling you more about it and sharing it with people. But now it's up to you to tell the rest of the story as far as what you got from the story and if you want to see more of the story.
In the crowded world of brands, standing out isn't an option. It's a necessity. What sets Deft apart? It's our dedication to personal, bespoke branding solutions. With just one designer, you get the attention that your brand deserves. From concept to creation, we craft brands that resonate, inspire, and captivate. Your brand deserves to be Deft. Visit devinsdeft.design and let's start creating something amazing together.
That's Deft.
Hey baby, it makes her smile. It makes her smile. If you didn't know, then you do now. So how about now? The sun is out, her figure's out, and this is how. Figure out paying her toast. Ooh baby, it makes her smile. Why does it take so long? She said, oh really? I'm having fun. Do you even really want some?
I'm excited. Yeah. I get to go to the merchandise shop and get some new hats and all of that. I'm excited. Plus, I heard they got new merch as well. Yeah, man. Just around the corner, you know what I'm saying? It's open 24/7 online. I get to go there in person today, right now. All you gotta do is hit that link on our website down below. it's important to share and support now, because if you don't do now, how can you share and support later? So I think this is a great time to be able to ask any questions. For today's episode of the podcast, I'm going to leave this up for you to see and give feedback. It's important to know that it is valued. Not saying that whatever you say is going to happen, but it definitely is taken under consideration. And if you respond to us or leave any reply to any comments, if you leave any comments to any of our content, we take the time to really not only cherish what you have to say, but to put effort into making sure that you're getting something out of it. So you're not just mindlessly having conversation, wasting, energy that you could be using for other things. We want to make sure you are here at Deft going forward with the most positive, most encouraged, and realistic outcome possible every time you interact with us. Not some days because I didn't eat or I'm sleepy or not. No, every single time, anytime, whenever you do, wherever you are. And with that being said, Sketchy Success doesn't seem so sketchy to me. It seems like it's only a matter of time that everybody is success. Oh, and I think, man, when you watch this web series, you're really gonna see, that's Deft. That is Deft. I think at this time, I'm gonna go ahead and close out today's episode of the podcast, because I think we did enough when it comes down to breaking down the process and how this project all came together. And I don't want to talk you all to death about how great it is or what I did and how much decisions. I want you all to enjoy it as well. So go ahead and watch it and come back and share with us and tell us what you got from it. Maybe you got something different than what everybody else has been getting. And that's okay if you have, because everybody's opinion is valued and appreciated here, because it all goes into a direction of making the brand that more Deft. So, and that said, I'm going to close on out by saying, if you have not already, subscribe to our Patreon, where you can get early access to not only the podcast Designing Labs, you'll get exclusive content like Cook This, which are going to be new segments of Cook This coming soon. Episodes that nobody else has seen. Also, you get exclusive behind the scenes content that nobody else is going to get, because we don't put everything out there for the masses. So the Patreon is where you want to get the ultimate VIP exclusive to being Deft and being one of a kind. Also, if you're not also a member of our Patreon, I want to encourage you to do so, because of the fact that you will get the chance to not only be a part of the Deft circle, however, you will be a part of something that is legitimate, making waves in the culture that won't be taken lightly, and it shows how strong you are as a individual who is not only mindful of himself and aware of what's going on, but you are the culture. If you are that person, I include you in our Patreon membership, and I encourage you, no, not only encourage you, I recommend you join, because this is a place where you get the chance to share and be a part of not only that, but in a way that's unique and different. Like, I don't have more ways to be able to explain it. Like, if you join the Patreon here at Deft, you instantly are Deft. And everybody who that is Deft is fam. So thank you. I want to say thank you to the Deft Circle for making an appearance on the first episode of Sketchy Success, and you may see them further. I'm going to leave it at that, but I want to let you all know also, thank you for those who are part of our Deft wall. I don't have it up in the background as of right now. Have a little doing a little spring cleaning, moving around, things going on in the studio, so I had to put it away for a second, but it is always online, so you remember it forever. So don't forget that. And also, I want to just say thank you all for not only being Deft and believing in the brand, but for unapologetically being Deft in your own way. That's all I can ask for. So, with that being said, I'm going to say until next time, stay creative, stay engaged, keep me on being Deft, because that's Deft, and I'll see you next time here on Designing Labs with Deft. I'm Dev. Devin. Peace.